The first time I knew that I was making it was on the Bon Jovi tour, '89, when we played Chicago, Rosemont Horizon. And I walked out, this is about 2 weeks into that tour, and I looked at the crowd and I go, I want every one of you to stand up. And I went like this with my hand, and that was the first time they did it. And the whole crowd, 20,000 people, just goes, they all stood up. And I turned around and I looked at the band, I go, we're doing this, man. Like I had them, and that was the first time. Second time is when Slave to the Grind debuted at #1 on the Billboard chart, because that was the first album to debut at #1 since Michael Jackson Bad, which had happened 7 years before that. So that blew the world away. The third time was when I was on Broadway as Jekyll and Hyde, and David Hasselhoff is walking around here right now, and he replaced me in it. And I remember doing an interview on CBS News with Dana Tyler in New York City, and I was sitting there getting ready for the interview, and they come back, and they go, after the station break, we got an interview. And she goes, okay, New York City, we know Sebastian Bach as the diabolical Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on Broadway all summer. But some of you probably don't even know that Sebastian has a secret rock and roll past. And I go like this. I fucking did it. I did it. I really did it. I remember the feeling when they introduced me like that like Skid Row was this other thing I did, and then you know me as the Broadway. I go, oh my God. I was the happy when they came back to me. I was like this. Let's do the interview.